Another character that I think might be in Mass Effect 3 is Kahlee. Kahlee Sanders. A lot of people say that, yeah, she is going to be in it, but a lot of people say, no, she's not. I really don't know if she will be. I kind of hope that she will be, because she's a scientist, and she knows a lot about the Reapers. She's Anderson's love interest. Oh. Oh my goodness. I don't know if she's going to be in the game. Maybe she'll make a cameo with Anderson or something. Maybe she'll be a squad member. I really don't know. They haven't really hinted a lot on Kahlee. I did say this in my novels review, that maybe the reason why they changed James Vega's name, his name used to be James Saunders, is maybe because they're going to have Kahlee Saunders in there, and they were like, oh shoot, wait, there's a name mix up here, so we've got to change James to Vega. I don't know if BioWare would make that mistake. Could have been a clue, or it could have just been whatever. They didn't like that last name for James. Or maybe they just didn't want to put that last name on James Vega because fans would associate Kahlee Saunders with him. So I really don't, I don't know. Kahlee is just up in the air right now. I hope she will be, but I don't know. Another character that I think has more of a possibility of being in Mass Effect 3 is Jillian. Now, a lot of people call her Gillian, and I'm like, what the Gillian? Are you serious? No, it's Jillian. If it turns out to be Gillian, I'm gonna throw my books outside the window. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm burn them. Jillian is, again, Paul Grayson's daughter. Adopted daughter, not biologically. Jillian is also a biotic test subject of Cerberus, like one of their major ones, besides Jack. They did almost the same thing that they did to Jack. They put a bunch of tests on her, except with Jack, I think it was more of a negative experience. Like, it was a worse experience. Jillian, she was in the Ascension program, which was a program for biotics, for biotic kids, and this wasn't in any way linked to Cerberus at all. Kahlee worked there. I mean, this was a good program for biotic kids. But Cerberus planted their moles in Ascension and started to test on Jillian. Now, Jillian has some problems mentally. She's autistic. But the less testing that Cerberus does on her, like the less injections that she gets, she actually starts getting a little bit more lucid. Like, she starts getting better, like, mentally. So it's almost like, is she really autistic, or is it just the, like, symptoms of what they're putting in her? And she was, I think she was like 13 in Ascension. She was in Ascension. She wasn't in Retribution. She was mentioned, but she wasn't in. She was in Ascension. I read that the next novel, Deception, that's going to be coming in January 31st, I believe. It's about Jillian, and she's all grown up. It says that she's all grown up, and the cover of the book looks pretty cool. This is it. That person, like, the biotic, that's Jillian. I don't know who the person with the blue eyes is over here on the top. I have no idea who that is. You know who that is. So it says, what I read is that Jillian is all grown up and hunting down the elusive man for killing her father. Oh! Yeah! And another thing, Casey Hudson said this not long ago in a tweet. He said that Deception leads into Mass Effect 3, like, very well. So I was like, ooh, I think Jillian's gonna be in Mass Effect 3. Oh, and I think if she's going against the elusive man, I think she is gonna be a party member. I'm almost sure that she's gonna be a squad mate. Now, this all depends on her age, because she was like around 13 when she was in Ascension. But this has been a few years afterwards. I don't know exactly how long. If any of you know exactly how long it's been between that time, you know, from Ascension to Deception, you let me know if you've read it somewhere, because I haven't seen it anywhere. That will give you an indication as to her age. Now, I think if she's an age, because it says she's all grown up, I'm almost thinking that she's still a teenager. I'm thinking maybe no more than 18. she might be a love interest. You know, there's James Vega, and I think Jillian is going to be the other character. Now, it all depends on her age, though, because if she's, like, super young, that would just be wrong. Like, no. I'd be like, oh my god, Shepard. Oh my god. So, I don't know. Even 18 sounds young for me, like, for Shepard, because Shepard's, like, freaking, I don't know, what, 80? That Reaper tech does miracles. Especially around the eyes. But either way, if she's not a romantic interest, I think she is going to be a squad member in Mass Effect 3. And that's just so exciting. Because, I mean, there's always been a crazy biotic, right? In Mass Effect 1, I think that was Liara. In Mass Effect 2, there was Jack. There was also Miranda, but I think Jack. And then also Samara. And now, I think it's going to be Jillian. Jillian's going to be the crazy biotic. Now, another thing that I forgot to mention about Kahlee is that he has a connection with Arya. Remember Arya? Arya Telok. One of my favorite quotes of Mass Effect 2.
Don't fuck with Arya.
I love that line. I love that line. I want that to be like on my car, like on my bumper. So Kahlee has a direct connection with Arya, and I don't want to go too much into that just because I am planning on doing a Mass Effect Talks all on Arya, and that one's going to be really, really good. So I'm going to just get you guys hyped for that one. No, I don't think so. That would just be hells to the no because she's Anderson's lady friend. So yeah, no, that would just be a no-go. Oh man, could you imagine? Anderson would be like, "What? What?" I've seen this everywhere. People are asking this a lot. And I've even been asked this too. Will you be able to romance Joker? I don't know. I seriously don't know, but I kind of hope that you can't. Now, I love Joker. I love him to death. But since Mass Effect 1 and Mass Effect 2 kind of developed this friendship with Joker, almost like a brother, it would just be wrong to like all of a sudden like, oh my god, Joker, wait. What am I feeling? I thought I loved you as a brother, but I think I'm in love with you. You know, that would just be like, where the hell did that come from? A Joker would be like, I don't know. I just hope they don't do that, because I don't think it would work very well. Who knows? I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are probably like, yeah! But I'm just like, wait, no, what? No, come on. Joker's like your brother. I don't know. It'd just be weird. All of a sudden see Shepard realize that she's in love with Joker. Like, why didn't they even hint at it, like in Mass Effect 1 or Mass Effect 2? A little bit. There was no little freaking hints. It was always like they're buddies, you know? They're pals for forevers. You know, they've got like friendship bracelets and everything. It's like, what? What? This bit of information is, I was like, okay, wait, have you guys read this? I really don't know what's going on here. This was on the actual EA Origins website. This was on the collector's edition box. Like, it said that the downloadable content character was going to be a Prothean. So people are like, oh my god! But now nobody's talking about it. Like, now it's gone. Someone took out that line. Is it true, or is it not true anymore? Or are they just trying to have it maybe be a surprise now? But for those of us that read it, we're like, well. But someone said on the Mass Effect forums that a BioWare person, they didn't say who, they said that it was probably Chris Priestley. If you don't know who that is, he's the announcer for BioWare Pulse. Keep your fingers on the pulse, that guy. They think it was him, maybe, that went on the forums on another thread and said that was scrapped a while ago, but they forgot to delete the text. Now, if you believe that or not, I don't know, I'll leave that up to you, but could it be that BioWare wants that we're like, oh shoot, why did we put that? I mean, that could have been a really good surprise. And they just got rid of it, and now they're saying, oh, no, don't pay attention to that. And maybe just keep it as a surprise? Or is it really something that got scraped? I don't know. I think it would be interesting, but at the same time, I'd be like, what? A Prothean? Where the hell did he come from? You know, where has he been hiding? Like, what the... Maybe that's why BioWare scraped him, where they were like, well, I don't even know how we're gonna put him in there. So maybe that's why they got rid of him. Who knows? Okay, this next one, I was so excited to see this. I was like, explain this concept art, or screen cap, pic, whatever. Explain it. Are you guys seeing what the hell that is? That, I was like, looking really closely at it. I was like, oh my god, that's the captain's quarters. And I was like, is that Shepard? That is an agent, like a bad guy. That's either a Cerberus agent, those big dudes, but at the same time, I'm like, he doesn't look that big. He looks a little bit smaller, and his armor is a little different. So I was like, oh my god, what if it's Kahlee? Like he's in the picture, someone's breaking through, like, I guess the sunroof of the captain's quarters, of Shepard's quarters, breaking in and landing on his bed, and it looks like they're not ported. The Normandy is out in space because you could see the whole, you know, wind and all that. I forgot what it's like, a, you know, what, I don't know what it is. So he has to have his helmet on. And I was like, oh my god, what if Kahlee sneaks in? Well, that's not really sneaking in, that's kind of like breaking in. And you have to, like, find where he is in the Normandy before he freaking assassinates you. Oh my god, that's gonna be so good. This game is getting so much better the more that I see about it, and the more that I read. It's just like, it's mind-boggling. Like, I'm like, oh my god, this game is gonna be so good. So good. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that picture. Because I found that so awesome. So I'm going to end it there. Hope you found that interesting. I will be doing another one of these videos later on when I have more questions. Oh, and look forward to that Arya Mass Effect talks that I was talking about. Because I might do that next Friday. I don't know yet, but it depends on how much information I get by then. But yeah, I will be doing Arya soon. And I will talk to you guys later.